Good Monday morning to you. Got a pretty high impactful stretch of weather here into Colorado on both sides. We have a red flag warning here along I-25 starting this morning through Tuesday evening, then a red flag warning in place off to the plains starting Tuesday morning to Tuesday night. We're going to see some windy conditions. It'll be dry. It'll also be pretty warm today. So let's go ahead and get right into the forecast and what we can expect for today. So in the 40s along the Interstate 50 in Walsenburg. As you go off to the plains, we're into the 30s right now. So a very mild start to the day. It could certainly be cooler. Dealing with a little bit of some cloud cover as you go east to the plains, but for the most part not seeing much as of right now. Some active weather off the coast of California associated with this low. It digging in is what's creating the southwesterly flow east of the Continental Divide, getting some westerly wind. That'll make way for some downsloping winds that'll warm us up. Also keep things pretty breezy and also dry as we go throughout our Monday. So here's a look at the windcast today. Not widespread wind everywhere. As you go up to the plains, it's a little bit calmer, but along the interstate and into the higher terrain is where we could see wind gusts today of up to 25 to 35 miles an hour, and in some spots, maybe some isolated gusts of even more. Heading into this evening, it doesn't taper down. It actually picks up, and we'll start to see some widespread wind into the overnight. I'll touch on that in just a second, but let's make it through Monday first. 65 in the Springs today, 72 in Pueblo on the warmer side, especially along the interstate and east to the plains. If you do get a little bit more breezes, I don't think these numbers feel quite as good, but nonetheless, it is a warm start to the week. Here's a look at the stormcast and what to expect. Mid to high level clouds today. I don't think we get a slew of them until the evening when clouds start to increase into the overnight. So clouds will increase. We'll have the wind. It'll prevent our temperatures from really falling overnight. So we'll be into the 30s in most spots, 40s and another mild start to the day to start our Tuesday. But Tuesday is when the real impacts start to come into place. Yes, we have a red flag warning in place today, but the atmospheric setup is really in support of some high winds as we go into tomorrow. So you'll notice here where all the lines get bunched up and really close together. I also have the blue on the map there. That's the jet stream aloft. It's very fast up there. That'll mix down to the surface, especially into southern Colorado. So we'll be dealing with some windy conditions tomorrow. High wind watch is in place for tonight when they start to pick up through tomorrow evening for pretty much everywhere except for El Paso County into Teller County. I think it'll still be breezy here, but I think it's more impactful as you go off to the plains. Fire weather watch also in place with the wind that picks up. Any spark, it'll spread very quickly. So here's what we're working with. Widespread winds as we go into the overnight really starts to pick up as we get into the morning hours. Gusts tomorrow could get up to 40, maybe 50 in some spots. It'll be a breezy, it'll be a windy one as we go throughout much of the day, and it slowly winds down as we head into Tuesday night going into Wednesday. I think we remain breezy going into Wednesday, but nothing of the impact that tomorrow is. 50s and 60s for tomorrow as a cold front slides through, and here's what the stormcast looks like. On the west side of the state, the wind will kick up some mountain snow showers along I-70. This is where we'll see most of the snow activity, but some of the recent models have kind of had some of that spilling over, maybe along the interstate here. I kind of hope this happens. This would mitigate some of that fire risk, especially into this area along the interstate. It'd be very short-lived because behind it, very dry conditions as we go into the rest of the day on Tuesday. We'll continue to see the snow activity along I-70 and just north and south into the ski towns. Much needed snow up there. With that criteria in mind, a winter storm watch is in place for tonight into tomorrow, and then a winter weather advisory through Wednesday. So traveling in this direction at all, definitely need to play it safe and, iron out all the details before you head that way. So just to recap, we're going to be warm today. It'll be breezy. Tomorrow's the main wind event. Both days had red flag warnings in place. Tuesday, small rain shower chance pretty much across the board. I have that reflected. Very small there. Then we dry up going into the rest of the weekend. I think the weekend is actually going to be nice for us here in southern Colorado. Here's a look at Colorado Springs, the 10-day forecast. Very windy tomorrow. High impact event here in Colorado. Alrighty, that's a check at your forecast update. Back to you all at the desk.